mental really ain't have credentials. Cause you know they fatherless and never really bothered with the fact that all they little intuition came from super fictitious, low-key malicious doctrine taught by the elders on the block. But when you ain't that close to heaven, hell, you give what you got. Ooh. Even if it is rooted in ignorance, most captives don't recognize that deliverance is necessary to counter hereditary impotence. Even if you innocent, you still guilty, it's hard to feel me. Grew up jamming so fresh and so clean, but still was born filthy. Holy cow, I be feeling milky when I think about all the little floozies that was drawn to me and let me dig them out. When no doubt, I was just, no scratch that. Look, when I was really just searching for something deeper. Went on tour for my purpose, no Justin Bieber. To every little mama bopping that I call skeezer, wish I could tell you you're one in a million. Word to Aaliyah. Oh, you are one in a million. You are one in a million. And you're exquisite, yeah. Made perfect without a blemish. Flawless. So purpose is to replenish the earth until it is finished. And that's a long time, a mighty long time, a long time, so long. Or is it? Hell, I don't know though. But if it ain't, I hope you find a ring like Master Frodo. I pray a life over you, indicative of risotto. That's a lot of cheese and sauce. It take a lot to be a boss. Feel like often we have lost the vision that shifted us from the prison to the cross. My mission is simply just to depict that we have flaws within us, but don't be ignorant. Inclement weather falls on everything breathing. That's law. Oh. You are one in a million. I could take back all the pain that you endure. You deserve everything you lack and more. Wish I could take back all the pain that you endure. But maybe it was necessary. Maybe it was necessary. Necessary for your growth. Necessary for your growth. Oh, how life seems black and white until the light adds color. A rose will rise through mulch that hides the seed within a mother. Drop it. Seasons changing, I know you can see the glow. Ooh, baby rappers is my go hunt. I'm Goku. Sunning them, every one of them. None of them could ever pick up a pen and pad and try to summon them. Ooh, no cap. This ain't just cold rap. Tis a known fact. My whole stack, your archangel. Most cats approach rap with flows that display that they toe tap like Bojangles. Ooh, all that shucking, jiving. Papa told me that ain't my assignment. From the city where the cups is violent. Keep arms by my navel like a Heimlich. Maneuver for any intruder that wanna damage me, or the beautiful ruler who chose a suitor like me to carry her into the future. I'm getting off topic, don't let me lose your look. Oh, how life seems black and white until the light adds color. A rose will rise through mulch that hides the seed within a mother. Oh. Seasons changing, I'm feeling myself like I lost my wallet. They say, Toby, your flow wavy. I say, I'm a faucet. Splash, 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 flicker, dash, where the sauce walk. I got heavy drip. And even though the flow is water, I still keep my guard up, cause Lucy a jellyfish. Tryna steam it, even though he know that I'm submerged with the word that keep haters off me. And I don't understand how I provide so much flavor, but some folk out here still be salty. I call it iodine poisoning. I never flow like accordions, and I'm only here to give you the heads up that the one is coming, word of Morpheus. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, yeah, it's a new dawn, it's a new day. We on repeat like a screw tape, taking off like toothpaste. We the new wave, we the new wave. It's a new day. Oh, how life seems black and white until the light adds color. A rose will rise through mulch that hides the seed within a mother. Oh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Look, if you roll with me, you're stiff. If you roll with me, you're solid. I got a scholarship, I went to UNT, then I brought my whole hood to college. Look, half my partners mob, but I treat them just like fam. Don't ever get it confused, I love God, but you can still catch these hands. Look, Boppers told me I'm the man. I just chose to believe him. I met God, got real with fat, then I told the Boppers I don't need them. Gave them early dismissal, earned my stripes like officials. I don't flow, boy, I spit up pistols for all my partners packing pistols. Eat the beat to the gristle, spit it out, catch the next one. I use peace for direction, ain't got peace for protection. Ooh, haters peep the progression. They get salty like Epson, sweater style ambidextrous. All my dogs fly Jetsons. And it ain't no lie, and they down the ride. We create the time. My dog's from the H, Astro. Got my psyche from Maslow. You the type that they blast at. I'm the type that they blast for. About to cause a fiasco. Cop some merch, help my cash flow. Trash rappers, getting sunned. This the hate, I'm your dad flow. Everything I do macro, not micro. I'm a cyclone on the mic zone in the dice roll. They say I ate like an iPhone. I'm just trying to hit milestones. Devil call, he get downtown. I grow like Prince Hakeem. In fact, my queen, she out here getting her Lisa McDowell on. And it ain't no lie, and she down the ride. We create the time. Yeah, look, catch the wave like a short drift. Flow on point like a swordfish. I need all tracks wrapped to forfeit. Every beat I touch make the Morgs list. Mike out to be on the Forbes list. Jeff got the flame like the torch lit, and we was raised to box like a forklift. Oh, yeah. So watch how you handle a king. Swear to God, in my school days I wasn't too saved up Blue Jays, no Canada team. Ooh. Yeah. Now the manner which I use my country grammar make them speak in tongues like Panda. Ooh, they believe in me like Santa. Ooh, got the juice like Tropicana. Ooh, my partners touch my weight than Vanna. Ooh, hopefully they meet Hosanna. Ooh, me and Fat, they call us tandem. Ooh, mama low-key wanna phantom. Ooh, me and Reese be hella random. Ooh, they should play this like the anthem. Ooh, they should play this like the anthem. And it ain't no lie, and we down the ride. We create the time. Oh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Look. I swear the squad went from EBT to BET. Yeah. I swear the squad went from EBT to BET. Yeah. Oh. Look. I swear the squad went from EBT to BET. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Look. I swear the squad went from EBT to BET. Oh. Yeah. Look, I swear the squad went from EBT to BET. Now we headed to the top, dog, like TDE. I grab every beat by the neck, then DDT. And I grew up on the West, all I know is to be a G. Would never congregate with wanksters, only true thugs with arms around a whole lot of bodies. Like a group hug, shoot slugs at any demon that tried to come for me. Thy rod, thy staff, and my pistol is all that comfort me. Crumbling, every whack rapper, not just those mumbling. And even with all this light and sun in me, ain't no sun in me. Ooh, yeah. I said even with all this light and sun in me, ain't no sun in me. I swear the squad went from EBT to BET. Yeah. I swear the squad went from EBT to BET. Yeah. Oh. Look, I swear the squad went from EBT to BET. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Look, I swear the squad went from EBT to BET. Oh. Yeah. Someone tell my mama I'm on TV now. Someone tell my whole hood they can see me now. Oh. Someone tell my mama I'm on TV now. Oh. Someone tell the whole hood they can see me now. Oh. Someone tell my mama I'm on TV now. Oh. Someone tell the whole hood they can see me now. Oh. Someone tell my mama I'm on TV now. Oh. Someone tell the whole hood they can see me now. Oh.
So they call you the Ewu, where you are from. Me, where I hail, they call me the Ewu. Everything I've touched, I've mastered it. Top of my class, and teacher's pet. Toby, you have mastered your craft. It's only right you show the world.
If I ain't live it, then I'm never gonna recite it. Flow electric with a little bit of gas. I'm a hybrid. Flow timeless, spit more water than hydrants that have been opened by the ones coping with sirens, killing them. My bars aloe vera, I'm healing them. Every adjective and synonym sweeter than cinnamon. When I write it, half my partners done been indicted. A couple buried in boxes looking at eyelids. Hope your iris can see the picture I'm painting. I'm what you look like when you're not supposed to make it, but you do. Without faking or kissing, ain't as for loot. And you been praying, but if it's pistol play, then you gon' shoot. Cause you got patience, but don't empty a case up on a clueless dummy who thought that he could run in your place and boost items. I swear I'm so non-violent, no air traffic controller, but got so much guidance for those who once were high, but need a path to land on. I'm spitting pivotal principle you can stand on. Put your bands on, put your fam and your mans on. Rest in peace to every beat I get my hands on. Oh.
Toby, that's the type of slayage we are talking about. This not be mumble rap. This rap will make sense. The rap that you can sit down and say, hey, how do I calculate this? Hey, do I need to pull out a dictionary? Encyclopedia. It's not mumble rap. It's not preschool. It's not pre-K2. This thing, you will need a PhD.
But I'm the son of an Utubu woman, known to hook up and cook up a dinner with fufu or something. Probably why y'all look up and discuss like some doo-doo is coming straight up out my mouth. When I hop on tracks and do it, I does and gets nothing but applauses, flawless. Touch fat, a hole in your head, machine wireless. Out this water that is in me like a faucet. It's perfectly positioned for the godless. Hope they drink it, but if they don't, they'll probably die of thirst. Cursed are the ones that made it to the hearse before they actually passed because they were immersed in a lifestyle that runs congruent with the worst way of living. Slave to systems made with visions of a pietist society, slave to rhythms that keep us moving to the tune of unfulfillment. I pray the pigment in my penmanship produce resilience.
Yes, and so it shall be. This monstrosity of a rap that you just laid down, we cannot take it lightly. They say for the culture, but this is something you must identify as culture. Smart and intellectual rap. Rap where it makes sense to your body. Rap that makes you think twice before you step. Mumble, it should be called sharap instead of rap.
Most these sheep will move like lawns. That's why I be on my own. My mama thought I was a joke, but Miss Badu told me I'm dope. Yeah, I'm dope. Yeah, I'm dope. Miss Badu told me and I know it, you can't tell me nothing else. That's why every beat I'm on is water and I'm Michael Phelps. Come on, partner, get your bread up, but that don't equal well. But you can't help all your partners unless you done help yourself. So I need more than kudos and a high five, cause I went from sidelines to the limelight, and I shine bright, ice cold bars, Klondike, and I never move with the white, this ain't blindside, oh. Finite, but you feel the spirit, whole flow, shine light, so glow, every lyric skin cold, so most po, fear it, nine like Rondo, on my glow when I pivot, oh. Most these sheep move like clones. That's why I be on my own. My mama thought I was a joke, but Dave Chappelle told me I'm dope. Yeah, I'm dope. Yeah, I'm dope. Dave Chappelle told me and I know it, you can't tell me nothing else. That's why every beat I'm on is water and I'm Michael Phelps. Me and my dogs eat like kings, but we be working just like slaves. I done made it out of my hood, I deserve some accolades. Cause I maneuver through the doodle like a bottle of Metamucil in a body that's used to being constipated. And most consumers, they view me as a ruler like Mansa Musa, cause I stay with some jewels, they can't exonerate them from every ounce of troubled water they been in, spend in time in places it ain't safe to swim in. Without yelling, I try to tell them they should make amends. Where you from? Where I'm from, you see so much pain, but the kid do it big, now they know my name. I done got it out the mud and put on for my day ones. That's why Miss Badu and Dave Chappelle show up, you don't play or no.
That's the problem. You went out there and sprayed the folk with positivity. They ain't know what to do with that. Now they got to come with dope rap after that. You wrong for that, man. Sometimes you underline ignorance sometimes. That's all right, though. But, man, beautiful job. You still not better than me. I'll beat you. I'll beat you today. You know what I'm saying? But, boy, you represent that wizard, boy. Hey, man. Say, man, it might just be me, you, Rashard Lewis now. We the best thing out of the SWAT now. We lost Sharpstown. That's the only thing that could beat us. Hey. And then, let's not to mention the out there single looking stupid. You done brought your wife out there and kissed you in your mouth. Kiss her in the mouth in public. Oh, boy. Boy, if I tell you, this want to go get a girlfriend after that. Boy, you ignorant for that. You wrong for that, boy. I just want to let you know. You know you wrong. When Fats walked off, you knew you was wrong. That's why you start rapping harder. You said, I'm wrong. Let me go press your gas. Boy, if I could tell you all the intangibles that was going on. Boy, 6 people ain't got married, boy. 6 people.
Yeah. Turn me up a little bit. Southwest. Hey, look, Pimp, hand strong. Watch how I backslap the track. Where I'm from is heavy metal like Black Sabbath is back, and they pack ratchets, strapped like backpackers with gats, and they make it hard to breathe like bad asthma attacks.
breathe easy, I'm heaven sent. My etiquette is eloquent to the desolate. Hell, my rhetoric is benevolent and take precedence over these candy cane rappers who sweet as peppermints. Unless you got a sweet tooth, seek who never would lead you. The folk who are deceitful, I'd rather feed you a flow that's healthy for you, but at the same time nastier than beet juice. Sip it slow, sip it slow. I give fat love, she give it back, quid pro quo. That means you give something, expecting something in return. Papa's yell, Toby, we love you, I say let it burn. Word to Usher, in every form of indigestion, I've been professing what a blessing it is to make connection with someone whose reflection shows the affection of the spirit. Low-key should hop on my hot horse and Paul Revere it. Not cause the British are coming, but just to prepare a woman who thinks the men she seduces with her looseness is coming over for more than top and box. If you think he is, you dumber than a pot of rocks. The fish you catch depends solely on the bait. Wait, can't let every fishing rod in your lake shake the devil off, cut the head off the snake. Swear the serpent's whole purpose is to make sure you can't relate to truth. Salute the dude who proves with couth it's cool to use the hue on you. They view as poo. It's proof that this sun-kissed melanin really is the doo-doo. Wipe me down.
Clap.
And we're back again, part 2. So everything started almost 2 years ago with Get Twisted Sundays.
Yeah.
You consistently dropped how many?
Every week.
Mixtapes.
Every week. This is the second one of the originals.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So more originals. You know what I'm saying? That's the genius idea we came up with, right? You know what I'm saying? First was the originals. You know what I'm saying? Part 2. The originals part 2 just didn't sound sweet.
Yeah.
I was just like, or the sequel.
It sounded like a terrible movie sequel.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, but when you're listening to albums, say like who was the best? Like Jay-Z was pretty good at Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, shout out to Lil Wayne.
Right, exactly. Staying,
To my Carter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
right, staying
I'm with
consistent with that.
Yeah.
As long as the music's good, like that's all that matters. But now moving into original Toby with all original beats by Nail, and you have no interest in working with any other producers besides Nail.
I mean, you don't gotta be that divisive.
Exactly.
Reeks. You know what I'm saying? Listen. You're here because you're my friend. Don't be the guy that comes in and drives a wedge.
It's not. I'm just asking you a question. Like,
You sound like a controversy starter.
Do you only want to use Nail for your production?
We're family, all right? So right now, they're like,
Right.
you know what I'm
Is
saying?
this a Waxaholics interview? Or just
Nail is the cornerstone of our sound.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? So we move as a unit.
Are y'all a group?
We a group at?
We used to be numbers.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we the Fufu G's. You know what I'm saying? The Nigerian version.
No.
No, but yeah, I'm willing to work with other producers, but my thing is I'm a real relational person. That's the thing. So me and Nail's situation, it's not like, oh, I'm an artist, she's a producer. It's like,
Not at all.
we're family.
Right.
And we're on one accord. The sounds are one thing, but like you can't match Nail's character, integrity, and talent combined. So I'm like, all right.
That's important, but I mean, obviously Nell's very talented, and she's carried you this long. You know?
Wow. Oh, wow. Thank you for carrying me, Nell.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for being.
Y'all should be a group or something.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's good. I like it.
No. The consistency that you guys are keeping with each song that you do, each video that you do.
Yeah.
You know, what motivates you to stay consistent?
I would say I just understand why I'm doing what I'm doing. So I'm not doing it for money, to say the least, because I've been doing these videos for free for a long time.
Right.
So it's not for money. It's literally for the people. And my purpose is to be a conduit to the realization of purpose in people's lives. I'm trying to bamboozle people into believing that they got purpose for that. You know what I'm saying? They really think that, oh man, so many people think so many things about like artists. Yeah, but my reason might be different. Fat, why are you consistent?
Yeah, I actually want to ask Fat some specific questions. Personally speaking, like, Did you see yourself as doing this? You know what I mean? Like being on stage, dancing, choreographing, like, you know, I mean, but this newfound talent that you're cultivating, you know.
Is it the talent? I don't know. I really feel like I'm just doing whatever needs to be done whenever they need me to do something.
So like all those dance moves and, you know, you grabbing the mic and rapping a little bit.
I mean,
you know, you're the twisting of the hair. This is all talent. This is all talent.
I guess.
Explain it to her, Reeks.
Yeah, this is talent. I mean, this is, and it's very much needed. Toby, like, this is something very, very special that really hasn't been done and people haven't seen. And so at the same time, while Toby is motivating people with his raps, you guys together as a married couple, y'all are motivating people all over the world to be like, wow, look what y'all are doing together, and you're showing everyone this together.
As a married couple.
There's no separation.
Yeah.
Right? And I mean, y'all moving as one, how do you stay with it? Now, see, I hear you saying you just have the attitude that you just do what needs to be done. Mm-hmm. But you got to have something that's, you know, pushing you every day.
Yeah, what is it?
Yeah.
I think it's more so, I think it stems from my upbringing in church and, like, being raised in church and having to go every almost day of the week and learning a bunch of things in there. Learning to get up and go when I didn't want to and when I didn't have a choice. And then being able to be like around my sister while she was doing hair, so that I learned how to do hair through that. And then my artistic ability, learning how to like literally portray something as I see it. And so all of those things I think are starting to like pour out of me when Toby's like, we need dance. Okay, well, I taught dance at church. I taught praise dance at church, so I can pull from that and then learn what's new and then do that. Okay, so Toby needs me to like rap. And so I see what he's doing. I sang in the choir.
I was about to say, let you say you rapped at church. I was about to say.
No, I never rapped. I never rapped.
Too far.
I never rapped in church. No, but I sang in choir, so I know rhythm and I know like how to like project. And so different things from my childhood and my upbringing are coming out now. And the fact that I wholeheartedly believe in the mission and like spreading purpose in people's lives, that gives me like the mindset to where, okay, if we need this, then I'm down. If we need this, then I'm down because there's a bigger purpose at hand.
Do you think it has anything to do with your extreme attraction for Toby?
Next question.
So you've adapted to this this rap culture, this entertainment.
Alright, truth be told, I was only lame until around about 4th grade. Then I dropped the bully and they began to treat me like I was King Arthur with the sword raised. They look, blessings came when the storm raged. My message low-key be ordained. I spit it for slaves who adore change, but find it hard to recognize the door frame too. Every exit to the mindset subdued by impoverished customs. I assume by now they be reluctant to show and prove they moves counterproductive. Ooh, to the life they discuss with me before my sight reconstructed. Before I saw him my bro, Farouk 25 to life like it was nothing. Ooh, lived by the G code since I was wee old. I stayed true to principles. Plus I grew up with gangsters that had more lean on them than Mike Jack and Smooth Criminal. Ooh, I seen murder, I seen a pimp take a lost thought and convert her. I seen a servers, I don't want problems, but if it's beef, I'm a burger. I'm an observer, I use discernment, but I still keep me a burner. Cause Lucy determined, he want me burning, but I be at peace in the furnace. Ooh, yeah, every flow be a sermon. I got raps like a turban. Me take a loss with the bars is something that y'all will not see like Germans. I be in the hood like churches. Mama got us out the hood with nursing. Never spit a bar that's uncertain. Cause I talk to God, he make every word connect. Feel like I'm speaking in cursive. I tend my garden for the serpents. Me and Fat be cleaner than detergent. Started posting pictures of my fat in my DM at all these little hearts emerging. And I see you boys liking fat pics on IG. Just know she look better in person. Ooh, yeah. And she mine though. And she fine times 9, bro.
Yeah. Really don't matter the number, just know it's uncountable, unpronounceable. My flow is bountiful, low-key insurmountable. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. My flow is bountiful, low-key insurmountable. Ooh. Yeah. Get Twisted Sundays is about to be epic. Look, I get it rocking like a cradle. I never sold cane, but I was able to see my partners make thorough bread without the stable, while packing something fatal that make it top spin like dreidels. Ooh, I hung around them shells like April. Oatmeal, Oatfield. Me when I get to saying it's so real. Folk will think that it's entertaining till them shots fly, no subliminal. That's the plight of aggravated aboriginals. My whole life I've been congregating with criminals. I swear I graduated with just minimal effort. Lectures to me was just receive better from the king of Bedford. Stop vexing. I swear Biggie taught me lessons. My guess is his propensity for excellence might not get discussed by the adolescents, but I'm blessed with, yeah, the gift of carrying torches. Sometimes I get nervous as a suitor that's entering courtship. Ooh. Then I get to feeling euphoric. Holy flow, every bar low-key should be penned in the Torah. Ooh. And look at fat, she's so gorgeous. She be with me whether I was flipping a Tesla or Taurus. Ooh. I'm a mess, I'm a horror, but I've been blessed kinda sorta. Every bar brick and mortar. Can't sing, but I'm known to finesse on the chorus. You can't see the flow unless you using the eye of Horus. Ooh.
Hey, look, now that I've got your attention, peep game.
Ooh.
If he was whack and you came up with some paper, he's still lame.
Yeah.
Live by, die by the G code every day. It ain't a game.
I promise you it's different.
So don't compare how you move to the real. It ain't the same.
One time for the West, though. 2 times for the youngin' with the best flow.
Lame ducks be like, what pond you from? I tell them parts where they blow harder than when monsoons come. And they chase cheese, only dipping when that fondue come. And run that bass till they heart go out just like John Q's son. Hey look, this for my partners who low-key pitching without a mound. And those that laughed at me when I stayed at my mama house. My pocket's fatter now, my mama see something to brag about. And I spit punches and bunches like I'm Marvin Hagler now. Ooh. Swear it feel marvelous. Remember times my mama barbered us, made us look barbarous. The hood part of us that puts on fire, don't start of us. Got the heart of Spartacus. Treat Gentiles like Barnabas. That means with love, difference between us. Fake bar, leave all, and conceive us. Other truth is they ain't different. These sacrilegious folk with you long as your paint dripping. But when you jammed up in traffic, they get the lane switching. Ooh. Haters don't feel you till your name mentioned. Scripture tell me no one excluded when rain dripping. We all part of the picture, it's just our frames different. And I still ride for my set. I just bang different. Ooh.
Hey, look, now that I've got your attention, peep game.
Ooh.
If he was whack and you came up with some paper, he's still lame.
Yeah.
Live by, die by the G code every day. It ain't a game.
I promise you it's different.
So don't compare how you move to the real. It ain't the same.
Toby, what's this? Oh, yeah. Now this is funky right here. What you say now, Chuck? Hey, you know that's right. And that's it for sure right on.
Look. I am not an icon. I'm a hyphon between Ja and the ghetto. Alchemist, no Paulo Coelho. Touch fat, my hammer, pow pow. And the halo will be added unto the top of yo dome. Sorry. But I got love for fat like the OG from Marcy. Got for B. I got to be the best thing to pop out the SWAT, or possibly the next king with the thoughts of Socrates, complete with pock and pun and a large degree of well-to-do spitters. Careful, they hell who glitters. Ooh, but soon as veils wither, trust me, they'll nail you with us. Ooh, yeah, but don't grow weary in well-doing. I hop on track so lit, so my impact derails cooning. And failed unions and males who inhale cause they sell ruin to frail humans, trailed by the smell lumen of death, decay, and all that's still blooming from poor decisions. The morgue exhibits those no more with the living. I pray for those who abhor the rhythm of the righteous. I'm a titan with the Midas touch straight from Zion. Hope float is blinding when I'm in alignment. I'm in Bison's fits when he flying, electrifying. Oh, yeah.
more grateful. Got it out the mud, no label, but I'm still snapping like I'm Fable. Ooh, yeah. Why you lean with it, rock with it? Tell a fake rapper clock ticking. If I ain't got the key, then I'm lock picking. Ooh, yeah. But only at the door that's meant for me. A symphony should play when I enter the imagery of those in the industry who say they spit bars. They deserve a thick jaw up. Shut down your daddy mouth. Come on, Frank, please get out. What team do you talk about when you talk about what you talk about? See the boy go in and out. Put a pigeon just so they can listen just a little different when I'm spitting what I'm spitting. Okay, that's enough, I'm finished.
You know, man, I'm just out here trying to stay on my P's and toes and never get caught digging up my nose. No one knows where the nose goes when the doors close. Stay woke.
Wherever your feet shall tread, rep your set. Wherever your feet shall tread, rep. Wherever your feet shall tread, rep your set. Wherever your feet shall tread, rep. I go from where it ain't friendly. You just might get slick. From where it ain't friendly. You just might get slick. Hey, look, I get it how I live it. I spit prolific compositions. I'm trying to get these grants like Ulysses. Look, my missus give me kisses. And then we get explicit. You think I'm nasty, I ain't tripping, I don't listen to what people say on my John beat tip. Fat got these candy green eyes with sugar sweet lips. They come complete with the hard coldest weather on steep trips. If you approach her like a thirsty damsel at Freaknik, ooh. Unless you meet, of course, then she might oblige. Sequential order, I gave her a ring, she gave me pie. These young boys miss the main course cause they too focused on sides. It's hard to get their head right when they uncircumcised. Silly Philistines, I'm smooth as Billie Jean. Beware about, but they just want sausage like Jimmy Dean. Not from Memphis, but I still roll with a grizzly team. Touch my queen and I'm at your neck like a guillotine. I go from where it ain't friendly. You just might get slick. From where it ain't friendly. You just might get slick. Look, don't think it's sweet because I rap different. I still squeeze the nose and take you under like baptism. Ooh. That's for you ignorant folk that lack vision. And all you extra religious folk that just act Christian. You catch a fake case and you free them and you back snitching. If you can't handle that trip, then you should pack different. I'm reaching a little, but the flow beneficial. So many folk be artificial, my art is official. Got a part in the pistol, I had Harvard potential. That's why I'm summa cum laude of every bar I pencil. Got a part in the pistol, I had Harvard potential. That's why I'm summa cum laude of every bar I pencil. I go from where it ain't friendly. You just might get slick. From where it ain't friendly. You just might get slick. So watch how you speak when you talk to G's. I ain't with that tongue. Watch how you speak when you talk to Wherever your feet shall tread, rep your set. Wherever your feet shall tread, rep. Look, I got the game in a double knot, the rap game juggernaut. I swear that every track is another notch. Upon the belt top fasten, the show I've mastered. How to spit flows that capture the souls of masses, ooh. And don't act like it ain't difficult to shift the culture forward when the typical lyricists leave you miserable, cause they ain't nearly spiritual enough to take you higher, and your soul is in dire need of something that's so authentic. I bleed my soul on track, so you listen to the clear-cut difference between fiction and a misfit on a mission to see all his people glisten like black diamonds. I'm back rhyming hard, my gap click clack. If part ramp, my toes are breached by a snake or a leech trying to creep or even peek in the TP of a chief. I'm a beast and my queen ain't a sheep, she a goat. And I aim the pistol at your lymph nodes if your approach is that of those who don't uphold women where they supposed to be. Swear I'm woefully at every whack rapper's neck like a rosary. Pray for me, please, it's over, jeez, I'm gone. had in my mind, I'm gonna do this every week for 10 years. And then in 10 years, if it don't pan out the way I thought it would, and I don't got all the accolades and like reach the people that I want to reach, then all right, I gave it my best shot. I did something every single week for 10 years.
Look, I spit a verse so a horde of heathens can find the light. But keep a pistol that tear tissue like it's time to wipe. Don't fret, my first step ain't to resign your life. Plus that pistol fire don't bark until it's time to bite. Hell, once you find a wife, you do what you must do. To protect her and keep her up off a stretcher till she do. To have a baby, glad a lady came up to me and said, congratulations, don't come to those rather lazy instead of hard working. We all searching for affirmation. Some sheep will wander the atlas for validation. Invalid statements from those who never will validate them. I pray I navigate them to a fortress where congregating with angels is the norm. You pray and they perform immaculate miracles to help you evade the swarm of vipers, snipers, and every wicked form of evil that's been trying to deceive you since you was born with your heaven sent melanin. Don't let them convince you that your etiquette's a speech impediment. I'm in my element and feel benevolent, even when I'm viewed as the elephant in every residence I'm stepping in. But hell, I ain't tripping. Hey man, say man, flow nuts, macadamia. I'm from the city of purple spitting vibranium. Get it in your cranium. Can't nobody assemble him, and if I ever go down, it'll be swinging like pendulums.
In 10 years, like what's the goal though? Like the main goal?
Really to make purpose popular and whatever that look like. Yeah, the accolades and stuff is gonna be cool, but I want to be global. I'm not trying to be no, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect to no local joke. I feel like we got a message for the masses. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
We come from where most don't break free. We had to learn why cage birds sing, but we fly, even though they poison the sky. We don't cry, we gon' take our piece of the pie.
So I'ma need my bread hot, fresh and ready. For those who tried to keep me on ice like a Yeti. The West Beat, where they press me to a diamond. That's why I throw it up like the Heimlich. I'm just maneuvering on the serpent's head. So I tread on the skull of my enemies. And I'm quadrupling anything that I touch. If it's milk and honey, dummy, I'm the honeybee buzzing. You can see the pure pollination. Need G's like Masons in the haven. For these beats, I freak on the daily. I lose sleep putting feet to the pavement and grinding. Like a Power 2 or X, refining. Everything I do on wax. My time is nothing, I refuse to lack. The shine which only a diamond can match. Bling, bling.
You'd be surprised how many people get out their car and help you push your car if they see you pushing your car. You know what I'm saying? A lot of good people have seen us like moving and was like, y'all want to be a part of the movement. And so many people be like, man, how you afford all that? And I'm like, bruh, most of the people that I move with, they wholeheartedly believe in my vision.
We come from where most don't break free. We had to learn why cage birds sing, but we fly, even though they poison the sky. We don't cry, we gon' take our piece of the pie. May you prosper as your soul prospers. May your heart forever be in posture to receive the mercy and the glory from above.
Oh, I spoke to Yahweh, I've been meditating. He told me that heaven's waiting. I told him I'm hesitating on some things. He told me, kinfolk, don't be foolish, get your mind right. You finite, and know that procrastinating gon' keep you chained to the mindset of them folk that be less fortunate, cause they love conforming with the group that be in low frequencies. And I know when people see my authenticity, it's hard to conceive that that's one of my biggest idiosyncrasies. That means peculiar behavior, don't Google it, I'm a savior. The time it take you to look it up, the flow then leave out. Rated, I sure hated that war rages in places where they got the key, but they still stuck in the trap. Facts, it's something that we say when being trendy. Seems complimentary, but most of them statements still be empty. I paint pictures like Da Vinci with the word that be in me. In my hands, paint pictures too, don't be thinking I'm friendly.
Lord, have mercy on my soul. I come from where most don't go. I pray my dogs make it home to see a king sit on the throne.
Ooh,
Hold up, switch it up. If you broke, go get bucks. Leave them chicken heads long, let them cluck. And I do beats bad, boy, word the puff. Ooh, I got the sauce like salsa. Every bar I spit potent like coca. And I fed my queen and my animals. Touch her bullets, air out the holster. Ooh, stock all in the hood, I'm a shareholder. I'm the duke, it don't behoove me to compare holders. Out the gutter, mother carried me on bare shoulders. And hope my boss stay up in your head like hair rollers. Ooh, yup, gon' keep them in. Especially when you deep off in that Benz with your dividends tucked all in your pocket with that rocket closer than your kin. And you known to cock it and turn in the likeness just depends on whoever trying to trouble you. Ain't had a heart to select. I stayed ahead and got the W. Struggle to find a brother who could piece the puzzle too. How to test the trouble you. This is for all the mothers who had a son like me that was hard-headed. Till I found out some corners I've been got hard edges. Between a rock and a hard place, the hard lesson is to put your faith in the rock and not disregard heaven.
Lord, have mercy on my soul. I come from where most don't go. I pray my dogs make it home to see the king sit on the throne and kill him. May you prosper as your soul prospers. May your heart forever be in posture to receive the mercy and the glory from above. May you prosper as your soul prospers. May your heart forever be in posture to receive the mercy and the glory from above. I feel you all are the same. It brings my heart so much pain. I wish I could see some change. I'll always go against the grain. Go against the grain. Go against the grain. Don't just be the same. Go against the grain.
Cause you were made to do what no one's done. And though they shade you, you shine like the sun. Cause you were made to do what no one's done. And though they shade you, you shine like the sun.
I feel like the master's on melatonin when it come to melanin. I grew up melancholy cause I ain't realized that the hemoglobin in my skin was connected to a lineage that never ever had the penny pinch. Serpent hissing at me, I take the blade to his neck to kill all the hissy fits. Ooh, please don't try me, I get more than grimy when it come to juju. Hence why my name is Tope Chuku, in the flow like a tutu. Wrapped around the waist, domestic Copeland, graceful even though I hail from broken places where they say that none are chosen to rise among the rappers like the Rosen. Ooh, flow, oh, so Jurassic. Tough to find a suitor in my bracket. Where I'm from, my hood was filled with bastards. Not they fault, their daddy had it backwards. Hopefully they don't adopt the habits of the seed that turned them to a savage. Cause
you were made to do what no one's done. And though they shade you, you shine like the sun. Cause you were made to do what no one's done. And though they shade you, you shine like the sun.
look, the atmosphere where I matured was less than friendly. Before they chase a dime, they'd squeeze a nickel for a pretty penny. Hey look, we had beef on every corner, word to Wendy's. And I wanted to get away or fly away, word to Lenny Kravitz. It's always hella static when you can't establish how to get some cabbage or form a habit to make your cash a tidbit more acrobatic. Ooh, ooh. You know, flipping cake, not hoarding it. Trying to change my mama geographical coordinates, cause she made it out the village, she deserved the trophies. And I was raised around them killers, you know, around them rockets. Where they put metal to your mouth just like an orthodontist. No gas at all, I went from convict to being a comet, oh.
Cause you were made to do what no one's done. you. You shine like the sun. 'Cause you were made to do what no one's done. And though they shade you, you shine like the sun. Sun, 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 sun.
Shine,
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 shine on all of them.
shine on all of them.
My Umi said to shine your light, so shine on all of them. Shine,
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 shine on all of them.
shine on all of them.
My Umi said to shine your light, so shine on all of them. Shine,
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 shine on all of them.
shine on all of them.
My Umi said to shine your light, so shine on all of them. Shine,
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 shine on all of them.
shine on all of them.
My Umi said to shine your light, so shine on all of them. We in the land of milk and honey, but ain't nothing sweet, these demons hungry. They go bananas for the money, but not me, I'm no circus monkey. It's crazy, it's crazy. No shaitan can drown us, we wavy. Too smooth to be fooled by fugazis. I guess that's all part of what made me. Shine,
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 shine on all of them.
shine on all of them.
My Umi said to shine your light, so shine on all of them. Climb, climb,
Climb,
you were born to win.
you were born to win.
Don't let them make you colorblind and not adore your skin. I've seen so many come and go. It's hard to get change when you broke. My only goal while on the globe is not to let my soul corrode. The world can be toxic, especially when your skin look like chocolate. Be cautious, all branches ain't olive. And look towards the sun for your solace. And shine,
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 shine on all of them.
shine on all of them.
My Umi said to shine your light, so shine on all of them. Climb,
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 you were born to win.
you were born to win.
Don't let them make you colorblind and not adore your skin. We rose from concrete, out the jungle. Sometimes we fell off, at times we stumble, but we always seem to find our balance. We always seem to find our balance. And in life, real love can be a challenge. But when it's real, you can't fight it. And when it's real, you can't deny it. And I swear I've tried it, and I'm glad I failed. And we prevail. 'Cause now my baby is having my baby. My baby is having my baby. And it's the most genuine form of happiness I felt. I swear I never felt so happy. And it soul so deeply I could melt. We rose from concrete, out the jungle. Sometimes we fell off, at times we stumbled, but we always seem to find our balance. We always seem to find our balance. And in life, real love can be a challenge. But when it's real, you can't fight it. And when it's real, you can't deny it. And I swear I tried it, and I'm glad I failed, and we prevailed. 'Cause now my baby is having my baby. I can't believe that my baby is having my baby. And it's the most genuine form of happiness I felt. I swear I never felt so happy. And it warms my soul so deeply I could melt.
Reeks and Toby and Fat and Neil and Cornell.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, are y'all the original? Yeah. Definitely. Let's start from the top right there.
Here we go.
My first question.
Yep.
Are y'all a group yet?
What's good? My name is Tobechuku Dubemwigwe. I'm an Igbo boy from the southwest side of Houston, and I came to put on for the SWAT in Houston, Texas. We roll on choppers. I said south side. We roll on choppers. South side. We roll on choppers. South side. We roll on choppers, or hold it down, hold it down, hold it down, hold it down. We gon' hold it down. The South gon' hold it down, hold it down, hold it down, hold it down, hold it down. We gon' hold it down. Southwest gon' hold it down. Look, off the bat I attack. Word to Bruce Wayne, I spit crack and I stay strapped. Don't need a shoestring, but don't confuse things. The good shepherd gave me a new frame of mind so you can see that I'm different. That's word to 2 Chainz, ooh. But I'm still the same OG. I stay low-key with more sauce than A.O. Lee. I play gold lit when blessings start to rain on me and catch a lot of chips and guac, A-Mo lit. Oh. That's monetary blessings for you slow people. My flow a monastery for them extra poor people that don't get commentary and get honored really for the guava jelly they produce, even though they get thrown fecal. Matter on a platter made by they oppressor. I shatter all the chatter that seem to make us lesser than anybody that put on they draws the same way I do. Name could be motley the way I get it rockin' with my crew. But it ain't. My name Tobet Chuku, which means praise God, but just like baseball by new too well. just how good it felt to be a gangster. Roll with more G's than bankers, but somehow found sanctums. All up and through the streets of 8 Leaf, grew up 8 beats, but in my pants kept 8 crease. Now I slay beats. Remember when I would slay freaks? Back when Sherwin worked at Popeyes and would sneak in 8-piece box. A chicken straight through the drive-thru. Back when we was young, dumb, and broke in high school, when we would dodge guns and swung on those in Pyru, and would ride, live, and die by one concise rule. That's unless it's a one-on-one, no spectate, or you'll get hit and be trying to breathe with your chest vacant. That's the hood definition of breathtaking. No West Craven. I seen horror films on the West daily. But you play the cards you dealt when you don't get to pick it. Fat ain't the thickest, but she solicit Yahweh the quickest. Most people get explicit when trying to visit the mountaintop with intentions to sacrifice all with that in the thicket. I'm speaking solely of atonement, and most would get it if they weren't living just for the moment. The air we breathe is rented. Repent if you think you own it. That's hard to comprehend when you busy bending them corners. Loners is what they say you must become to separate yourself. That's a misnomer. Relationships are the greatest wealth. The problem is you in relationships where hate itself is the sole establishment, so much so you wouldn't date yourself. Ouch. That's a pinch that might cause an abrasion. But don't fret, we all miss some steps, effing with Satan. He got the pissing on my leg and told me it's raining. But that urination led to the actualization of me cracking the safe in my life to look past the frustration of one of my partners clapping his gal and blasting himself in. Realizing that the world is flawed. Though it's all Gucci, it's the same dookie in different stalls. Elohim introduced me to Lucy so we could waltz. Then wipe me down like Boosie and use me to make withdrawals. On folk that got integrity and life, then pass it back to those that lack the necessities of life. The recipe for equity ain't in celebrity hype in your destiny. Low-key tied to the death of the device that has your spirit mangled. I peep your frustrations. Stop giving CPR to dead situations. Some people don't go far cause they too impatient. I went from rapping in the car to rapping with Sway and Tracy G. I audaciously murdered every beat that they gathered on the plate for me. So they plainly see how the spirit embraces me way before I get to see all the G's like Freemasonry. Ooh, taste and see the goodness of the drinking gourd. My Lord, reward the horde that follows the torch you stored inside my pen. My flow be leading them towards shores that might convince them that healing might just can happen for the nappy head. But if we can't stop at the beach, dig deep, push past the edge. And let your toes hit that water, renew your aura, but keep a pistol to slaughter any demons that come at your neck. Yeah. I said keep a pistol to slaughter any demons that come at your neck. Big Mo would be so proud. DJ Screw would be proud. My grandpa would be proud. Now that's how you do for June 27th.
What it do?
Ooh.
Toby, what's up, baby?
Oh, God.
Toby Bryant.
I got
Me, I'm Power Wild Frazier. Nell, what it do?
Juice.
Sam Cannell. Linnell Spreewell. Hey, 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 hey. It's that Power Walrus. I got a lot of monikers. Fresh from Santa Monica, getting blowed like harmonicas. That smoke got me harmonious. I'm so gone like Monica, blowing backwoods only. The only papers is Houston Chronicles. A Hall of Fame hustler, voted unanimous and anonymous. But boys be acting animus, cause my presence is rather ominous. Not to mention my pockets are fat as an obese hippopotamus. I avoid hate like obstacles, talking down is so monotonous. Them boys couldn't see me through they oculus with binoculars. I'm still the people's champ, yeah, my pseudonym is synonymous. I like to stack up lots of bucks while you chasing after octopus. I'm married to the game, so it's easy to be monogamous. I'm never falling off, the mere notion is preposterous. Still in my prime like Optimus, used to pop trunk at Metropolis. The grind is rather arduous, but I ain't stopping to the apocalypse, cause I do it for my family, not the likes nor the followers. Power Wallaby.
On God, I got the juice. On God, I got the juice. I got the juice. I got push positive growth. I hit up Paul and told him that I want gold in my mouth. So when I speak, all that shine off in my teeth light up nouns. That's a person, place, or things where I'm diverse in ways I bring. Bells of manner with country grammar, sweet as a tangerine. I follow a Nazarene, but I still might paint the Hyundai candy. Cause I'm modest, but be honest, I got more sauce than shrimp scampi. I go ape, I go chimpanzee on
every beat that they hand me. I've been branded as the man who gon' handle my hood advancement out the slum. I ain't dumb, I know you plotters be peeping, but my head down and my arms cover my paper. It ain't no cheating, I'm eating. Plus I got all the flavor, I'm low-key seasoning. What were those who willingly and gave their heart to hoes? I was told by the G code that that's fleeting. On guard, I was broke for over 30 seasons. Now me and Fat and I 30's about to be in Norway like some melanated Norwegians. If a rapper stiff as me, he probably ain't breathing. That's rigor mortis. I hope y'all absorb this flow gorgeous. How I'm teaching, flow freezing. I'm the coldest in my region. Y'all decent, but if I'm critiquing y'all faces, it ain't nothing personal, lies kill. And if I die tomorrow, my wife and my whole hood know I'm real.
On God. Too real.
I got the juice.
True and
God.
real. Trill.
I got the juice.
They talking about it. Juiced up. Hey, juiced up. Got all the juice. I'm still breaking boys out from the north to the south.
I got gold in my grease.
I got diamonds in my mouth. I'm still breaking boys out from the north to the south.
I got gold in my grease.
I got diamonds in my mouth.
No toe tag, I still stun hard on the feeder. With a baby in the backseat and a bad mama cedar.
Block bleeder, stacking Keebler. God bless me, I'm a sneezer. Shaking off haters like seizures. Counting paper in my leisure.
Flow water, Aquafina. Now I'm lying, that's acidic. I spit Fiji, but if need be, I'm an ocean like Pacific.
My slab look like an exhibit. All the boppers wanna visit. My interior's butter biscuits. I'm the greatest to be specific.
Now that's explicit, hella vivid. But my flow magic like a wizard. I'm with Paul. Hell, all we need is a color change and listen.
Now hold up, Toby, that's expensive. That's my brother though, no tension. Matter of fact, go tag Chameleon in my mentions. Let's get it. On God.
Some of Debo. Love God, but I ain't Tebow. Cause I been here taking shots for fouls against me like a free throw. Ooh, that's nasty. Free on my dogs like Lassie. If you ever touch fat or baby fat, hell, you might as well buy a casket. Ooh, I'm a savage when it come to the static. It get problematic. If you touch my lineage or cabbage, I can't have it. Most of my partners don't know who they dad is. It get tragic. Where I'm from ain't lavish. They grew up some bastards chasing cash and Gucci. And it usually came from lack of guidance. That's why I ain't moved by all these goofy acting rappers wildin'. It's astounding how much counseling we need for PTSD. I can't fathom the amount of counsel we need in the streets. It's offensive, that's why I'm not apprehensive with the tech. I was really in them trenches, then transcended out the checks. Don't believe me? Go ask Cease, ask Lil Early, ask K-Dub, hell ask Fat. I'm so swat, I scream Southwest when we make love. It's just in me, no pretending. My hand's the only thing that is friendly. I don't need to be my Benz or a Bentley to have a whole slew of bops compliment me. The gold in my teeth was done complimentary. The flow is unique and low-key relentless. My goal is to speak to folk without bending the truth and to free the globe from pretending. Ooh.
I bet if you don't feel that, then you probably dead. If you get slapped and don't fight back, that mean you probably scared.
But it's all gravy, where we from, that mean you just a lame. When they both come, if you don't run, you better tuck your chain.
Yeah, I bet. If you don't feel that, then you probably dead. If you get slapped and don't fight back, that mean you probably scared.
But it's all gravy, where we from, that mean you just a lame. When they both come, if you don't run, you better tuck your chain.
It's the young queen mother, baby, what it do? If I bark, then my squad bark like a cue. And we bite, we don't fight unless it get greasy. Bring danger anywhere we be, you'll be endangered species. Ooh, my flow torch like Tiki. Ooh, I resort if need be too. Violence is my tribe riots, we in your grill like BBQ. Pack hardware like CPU, cause Shay time be plotting. But I stay on my toes like stockings and on guard like Stockton.
Ooh, my beats bang like Compton. Ooh, I'm so cold like Austin. Ooh, my flow wild like Rodman. Every bar deserve a coffin. Ooh, cause I'm killing it. The feeling is surreal when you're building with the ones who held you down and instilled you with the thoughts that you should dwell where the spirit is. And I'm appreciative. Deceased the weeks, the beats couldn't reach the kids. I used to teach the lead techniques to win, but now I beast on beats and release the pen every now and then to display my zen. I tell my kin there's more than one way to win. They show their skin and know it's betrayed the sin, but my float let them know they got y'all within.
I bet if you don't feel that, then you probably dead. If you get slapped and don't fight back, that mean you probably scared.
But it's all gravy, where we from, that mean you just a lame. When they both come, if you don't run, you better tuck your chain.
Yeah, I bet. If you don't feel that, then you probably dead. If you get slapped and don't fight back, that mean you probably scared.
But it's all gravy, where we from, that mean you just a lame. When they both come, if you don't run, you better tuck your chain.
Been on my way for a while now. I took steps. And I know you've waited a long time.
but don't fret. We got next. We got next. We got next, we got now, the next how, just ask when, take a bow for the ones who came before us, cause we ain't them. I spit a hymn, straight at your brim, nasty as phlegm, then I eat euro, I don't pretend, when I get a pen, it's for some M's, I'm talking plural, don't know what to do with me, every defender need a eulogy, I give my heart in perpetuity, to all the stars from my community, that ain't never got to shine and glisten, but still can analyze my diction, I murder every single rhyme I'm spitting, I teach you how to eat and dietitians, give me a beat nail, if my feet swell, don't trip, that mean I'm walking on it. If I'm derailed, I should be held as the one with balls like I swab a cotton for your ears to remove the sludge. I persevere through all kinds of mud. I have no fears, I shed tears for years, and then I appeared on those out of touch with what a goat look like. And I'm the able. I float the good height above what they used to set the bar for masters who have mastered how to manufacture classic chapters meant to capture those who hoped a lot and pastors dipped in castor oil. No more paper to Pastor Troy. And I said all that to furthermore explain that I've been on my way for a while now. I took steps. And I know you've waited a long time, but don't fret. We got next. We got next. We got next.
Still in my bag, like crumbs that fell out of the box. Still in my bag, like crumbs that still in my bag, still in my bag. Still in my bag, like crumbs that still in my bag, still in my bag.
Was on the block, then I made it off the block. KK had the box, weave game top notch like Shanae. I don't talk tongue wrestling where I'm from for the suckers and the duckers of the scuffle. I go off like a buzzer when I hit a beat like this. No sweat for me like a tee, that's a dry fit. Black Swan is my main squeeze, no side chick. Lame duck shake they tail feather to excite me. But I ain't trying to pipe it, I'ma ride. All these rappers be my Simba, I ain't lying. I'm a giant, I'm in Bison, flow electric, I'm a diamond in the rough. Call it Latin when you hear me spaz. In fact, my Princess Jasmine said she told a Magnum, I ain't talking condoms, we don't use them, boy, we married and we got a baby fat. Wavy raps, make these lazy cats hit a flow and give me crazy daps. Brainiac, what they call me since my door was crazy packed. And I did it independent, you don't get it, boy, I'm
Still crumbs that fell out of the box. Still in my bag, like crumbs that still in my bag, still in my bag. Still in my bag, still in my bag, still in my bag, still in my bag, still in my bag.
Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up.
I'm in my bag, I'm in my bag. I'm in my bag, I'm in my bag. I'm out the box, I'm in my bag. Get out the box, get in your bag. I am the purest form of art. Your flow, the purest form of fart. It stink, you should think before you start to rap with monsters who eat beats a la carte. With a 6 mile, stiff bow, hardest dookie out, take a whiff now. Never been the type to get paid and then switch styles. Got paid and set my homies down like a 6 foul. And put a plan together, call it strategy. Gradually, getting boys some ownership. Marathon continues, I'ma do this on my own like Nip. Independent hustle with some muscle and a bone to pick. With all these labels, knowing them favors, it's just a loan you get, that's why I'm still
crumbs that fell out of the box. I'm still in my bag. 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 Still in my bag.
time. Let's teach them why the cage bird sings. I spit a verse so a horde of heathens can find the light. But keep a pistol that tear tissue like it's time to wipe. Don't fret, my first step ain't to resign your life. Plus that pistol fire don't bark until it's time to bite. Hell, once you find a wife, you do what you must do. To protect her and keep her up off a stretcher till she do. To have a baby, glad a lady came up to me and said, congratulations, don't come to those rather lazy instead of hard working. We all searching for affirmation. Some sheep will wander the atlas for validation. And valid statements from those who never will validate them. I pray I navigate them to a fortress where congregating with angels is the norm. You pray and they perform immaculate miracles to help you evade the swarm of vipers, snipers, and every wicked form of evil that's been trying to deceive you since you was born with your heaven sent melanin. Don't let them convince you that your etiquette's a speech impediment. I'm in my element and feel benevolent, even when I'm viewed as the elephant. In every residence I'm stepping in, but hell, I ain't tripping. Hey man, say man, flow nuts, macadamia. I'm from the city of purple, spitting vibranium. Get it in your cranium. Can't nobody send but him, and if I ever go down, it'll be swinging like pendulums. I said, if I ever go down, it'll be swinging like pendulums. Sing.
We come from where most don't break free. We had to learn why cage birds sing. But we fly, even though they poison the sky. We don't cry. We gon' take our piece of the pie.
Talk to him, Neil.
So I'ma need my bread hot, fresh and ready. For those who try to keep me on ice like a Yeti. The West be where they press me to a diamond. That's why I throw it up like the Heimlich. I'm just maneuvering on the serpent's head. So I tread on the skulls of my enemies. And I'm quadrupling anything that I touch. If it's milk and honey, dummy, I'm the honeybee. Bust it. You can see the pure pollination. Need G's like Masons in the haven. For these beats, I freak on the daily. I lose sleep, putting feet to the pavement and grinding like a power tool or X. Refining everything I do on wax. My time is here and I refuse to lack the shine which only a diamond can match. Bling, bling.
Now, Tiny Desk, if y'all wouldn't just mind vibing with us real quick while we sing.
We come from where most don't break free. We had to learn why cage birds sing. But we fly, even though they poison the sky. We don't cry, we gon' take our piece of the pie.
Talk to him, Lou.
We come from where most don't break free. We had to learn why cage birds sing. But we fly, even though they poison the sky. We don't cry, we gon' take our piece of that pie.
Talk to him, Jay.
We come from where most don't break free. We had to learn why cage birds sing, but we fly, even though they poison the sky.
Yeah.
We don't cry, we gon' take a piece of that pie.
Everybody say.
Ooh, 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 we gon' take a piece of that pie. Ooh, 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 we gon' take a piece of that pie.
Everybody say.
Ooh, we gon' take a piece of that pie.
Black, black, black. Yeah. My hair is kinky. My nose is wide. My skin is technicolor. I won't apologize. You peep my aura. You love the glow. Before you touch my shine, just know it ain't my style. It ain't my shade. Ain't what I do. Ain't what I say. I'm just hella black. I'm just hella black. I'm just hella black. Your fault if you're offended. I'm just hella black. Black, black. I'm just hella black. Black, black. I'm just hella black. Black, black, black. Your fault if you're offended. I'm just blacker than licorice. Hard to utter another brother with penmanship. Smooth as butter, my lady love it, it's cinnamon.
From the gutter, my baby mother, my venison. What that mean, my dear, like your dinner singing Bambi. Can we get a bit of color on the man we hail as the greatest melter ever tread the land or sea? Because it'll make our vision a little more brandy. Oh, so don't know why cocoa skin folk drip don't get promo in places with more bucks than added to combo. But if you don't know, it ain't my style, it ain't my shade, ain't what I do, ain't what I say. I'm just hella black. I'm just hella black. I'm just hella black. Your fault if you're offended. I'm just hella black. Black, black. I'm just hella black. Black, I'm just hella black. Black, black, black. Your fault if you're offended. I'm just black, black.